Welcome back to my blog. Today we're going to be doing a little Halloween lore, or as we pagans call it, Samhain lore. If you enjoy this video or any of my other videos, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll be notified when I upload again. Let's get on with the show, shall we? Uh, the Festival of Samhain marks the ending of and beginning of the Celtic year. Samhain, spelled S-A-M-H-A-I-N, pronounced Samhain, comes from the Irish Gaelic meaning summer's end. There is a great deal of distortion as to true meaning and of the holiday, fostered in a large part by religious propaganda perpetuated by overly superstitious fundamentalists. Sometimes one will hear of an evil god named Samhain or Samhain, but such a deity never existed anywhere in the Celtic lands or Europe for that matter. It was a literary fiction masquerading as scholarship from the early 19th century. Fables of druids leaving jack-o'-lanterns at the homes of families who have help procure a sacrifice for Samhain or Satan are likewise slanderous at best. Samhain can be viewed a number of ways. First, it was an important agricultural observance when the final harvest was taken and the folk were now dependent on stored food, hunting and slaughtering of animals for survival. Herds were culled, to eliminate the weak and unnecessary and ensure that the limited amount of food would go around for the next 6 months. In this aspect, Samhain is a holiday of plenty and feasting, laying in a layer of fat before winter, and gathering together for safety and protection. The harvest being over, the seeds for the next year's crops are planted. They'll lie dormant until Imbolc or February 1st, when they will begin to sprout. By Beltane, May 1st or May Day, they will have shown growth, and it is this time of year that is concerned with the fertility of the coming crops. These same crops will be harvested by Samhain, and the cycle begins anew. In present times, the importance of this part of the festival has diminished for most people living in first world countries. But you should try to see this from the standpoint of the tribal people for whom a bad season meant facing a long winter of famine in which many would not survive to the spring. Samhain is also a time when the veil separating our world, the mortal realm, and the world of the gods and spirits becomes thin. As such, it is a good time to commune with the recently departed before they continue their journey from death to the Summerland, the realm of the gods. There they can enjoy eternal paradise of feasting, joy, and plenty until they are ready to cross back over to our realm and become incarnate beings again, or reincarnate themselves. For our ancestors, death was never very far apart. Yet to die was not a tragedy. It is not the tragedy it is in modern times. What was of great importance to these people was to die with honor, and to live in the memory of the clan, and to be honored at the great feast, the Feast of the Dead, which took place on Samhain Eve. Likewise, the separation between past, present, and future becomes blurred, allowing for glimpses not only into the realm of the ever young, but of things which have not yet come to pass. Divination, or foretelling the future, fortune telling, whichever you want to call it, has been historically popular at Samhain. From the Irish myths to children casting nuts into a fire and keening their future sweetheart by the way they pop and burn. Samhain as a beginning and the ending of the yearly cycle can be viewed as any other New Year's celebration. Sig Longren, in a treatise, remarks, "So as this Samhain approaches, what is ending in you? What do you have inside that is time to let go of? No healing is complete until you get beyond recovery. Use Samhain to take the 13th step transformation." In the tarot, the 13th card of the major arcana is death, and it is ruled by Scorpio. Samhain occurs in Scorpio. The card of death does not necessarily mean physical death, though it can mean that. But more productively, it can be seen as an inevitable heavy change or transformation. Something old must be gotten rid of to make room for something new to be able to come in. Use the magic of this time to say goodbye to an old habit or addiction, an old relationship, or anything else that it is time to leave behind. Samhain is a time when we connect with the vital forces of nature and make ourselves ready for the long descent into winter. It is a time to reflect on that which we brought into our lives, in which we need to for the times to come, connecting with our roots and examining the directions we need to grow. We feast with our ancestors and ensure the continued vitality of our people, be it ourselves, our family, or the community in which we dwell. I hope you enjoyed this little Samhain lore. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll be notified of my next upload. Till then, be good.